Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today's reading is going to be what is going to happen in your immediate future. Let's take in the next 3 months and see sort of what we can evaluate. I'm really getting messages strong on what chakras to concentrate on too. So I'll get into that depending on your choice as well. And remember I said every day I was going to have a little message about what I do to stay up, to stay interested. And this is one of the things I started doing, and it's probably why it's resonating within me. And it was about mantras, personal mantras, things of interest. And chakras are very interesting to me. It helps our flow of chi. When anything is in a disbalance, we can have, disharmony in that area, whether it's our crown chakra, blockages from transcendence and enlightenment. If it's our third eye, our intuition can feel blocked. Throat is very important for me because that's about communication and healing, creativity, speech and expression. So if you guys would like to go over to my Instagram, I'm going to post the chakra centers and what we can do, because that's what I focused on this morning to lift myself up and learn something new. I was like, should I go really in depth about a planet a day? I want to do that too. I find planetary alignment, how they influence us, what actually happens in those planets, very interesting. So something I'm choosing to do to uplift and direct my energy is I ruminate when I wake up. What do I want to learn today? What would be a cool thing to know about really, really in depth? And I wanted to learn a little bit more about chakras and all of this. And I'll put the chart up there for you because it is interesting, how our central nervous systems work, our head, our cerebral cortex, our upper spine, everything in that crown chakra and areas like that. So I re-brought out one of my charts and I restudied it, and it really lifted me up, knowing that we can really clear, energize, and heal any of these chakras by simply having some focus and intention towards it. So that's one of the ways that I lifted myself this morning. Like, let me incorporate some new knowledge and learn how to heal, because once we kind of tap into that energy, it gets us excited about things, especially the beautiful throat chakra, with our speech and expression and how we can articulate and create and communicate all of that, right? So what we're going to do is to have 3 choices today. And again, this is going to be our near and immediate future. It's kind of going to be too the expectation versus the reality of what's going to occur, because a lot of people think that everything's just going to bounce back, but I love a kind of smooth, really careful introspection of going back out into the world and what we're going to have access to, both physically, mentally, and all of that, right? So number 1 is Venus, and I also have kyanite stone. I love kyanite so much because it carries negative energy and it actually dissipates all the negative energy from other stones. It's very uplifting. Again, all the blue stones really help with our third eye chakra, our intuition, our understanding, our clairvoyance, our seeing beyond the 5 body senses, our imagination, and knowing and seeing intuitively. I really like it. And it has to do with our endocrine and nervous system as well. And I need this at times because being mutable fire, I want to go, go, go. And I can get taxed being an empath. As a lot of you guys know, we're overly sensitive to other people's emotions and nervousness and sentiments and cloying, all of that. This helps remove and eradicate that. And again, I have all these in my store as well. Number 2 is Pluto. And then we have these beautiful, I love these so much, these faceted rubies. I love really rough stones that aren't necessarily, because that's where a lot of the added expense comes in, is the cut of a stone. So if they can just do them roughly, you can get them the beautiful essence of the stone. But again, they don't have to polish it and do all that work that makes it very expensive. And I love these faceted stones. And I feel like rubies are very similar with garnets. They help our root chakra and our sacral chakra, our simplicity in the basics, feeling secure, reducing anxiety, relationships, emotions. We feel strong. We feel love. We feel composed when it comes to our relationships. I love this stone for that. And it's also a vital kind of spark in our love and affection houses as well. So that's number 2, you guys. And number 3, I have these beautiful tiny labradorites. I wanted something like really delicate and light, and I love these because I don't like extreme heaviness around my neck, but I love labradorite. That helps us tap into a lot of intuition and understanding as well. our imagination, our knowing, this stone also helps for me with speech and expression too. It helps things come through. It helps me clarify and simplify as well. So I really love that stone. And that's also Saturn. So I'm going to let you make your choice. I'm going to have a quick cup of coffee and then I'm going to get to the cards. And thank you guys for all your beautiful comments in yesterday's video. Thank you. I love to be able to pop on every once in a while and just show my face and say, hey, y'all. I'm constantly thinking about you guys and your growth and all these beautiful little seeds that you're planting for growth. And, you know, it's like you're really getting in touch with your divinity and your higher values right now. And because of that, you're taking care of yourself. You're eating well. You're speaking excellent words to yourself. You understand about the yin and yang. We have to have that balance. Your creativity is soaring. And most important, it's like your heart chakra with balance, love, and connection. You're having compassion and hope and sharing and esteem and worth and forgiveness. And it's so beautiful. And I'm so happy to see that for you. So let's see what your first 3 messages are, your realities that are coming in. Beautiful. So we have these first 3. Gorgeous. So firstly, let's start with this gorgeous everything's okay. It really is. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So many of us are inundating ourselves with things, but you're going to be settling into a wave of peace and calm. You know, at this global kind of standstill, you're going to allow residual negative energy to fade into the background. It doesn't serve you. Whatever doesn't, you just put it down. You know, as old systems crumble and fall apart, they're going to pave way for humanity and its new beginnings. And you are using this time really wisely to align yourself with your higher values and systems that are going to work for you. You have the power to manifest your deepest desire right now, and you're going to be able to do this. You're understanding you are the light, you are the composer of your dreams, and you're not going to allow anything but fresh energy to conceptualize and focus on details that are going to sprout all these beautiful happenings for you. You're really doing it. The expectation for you is that, you know, everything's going to be all right, but actually it's going to be, the reality is it's going to be much better than that. You're surrendering, you're resting, you're restoring, you're having this beautiful reflections. You know, also prior to what was going on, I felt like you didn't take that time to admit your true feelings to yourself. You almost didn't have time. You were just going, you know, to work and existing on the kind of this faster pace. So you didn't realize, and you didn't have the time to be honest with yourself. You know what is you truly desire. And now you're tapping into that and saying, you know, I'm not going to allow for this anymore. It doesn't serve me. I'm going to have patience. I'm going to edit and refine where I need. I'm going to let things that need gestation to take place and blossom. Release, receive. I'm ready for this new harvest of ideas and love, and things are really going to come to you in a beautiful, exceptional way. Also, travel. An upcoming trip is going to take place for you. I feel like over the next 3 months, it's going to prove life-changing in a positive way. A lot of you guys are going to be meeting your soulmates. 3-4 months is a really unique time for you. I'm going to pull a message on that. So improved timing. Yeah, your timing is just going to be exponentially better. You're going to know what to say, when it needs to be saying. You're going to know when to look up to make contact with these soulmates, with these new friends, these tribes people, these ideas. Certain things are going to be absolutely life-changing for you because you just plug in at the right time. You are allowing for extreme and beautiful living in the present moment energy, which is where all the magic happens, right? We're not reflecting on the past, or we're not, we're not harboring all this doubt and fear for the future. It's just clear thinking in the moment, increasing the occurrence synchronistic opportunities, being inspired with creative ideas, developing understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies, because you're really plugged into this now. How can I enhance my life in every way? I am ready. I'm ready to tap into all this magic. You know, again, these chakras just getting in place, this heart chakra saying, I'm ready to share and relate and respect myself and others, the center of love and self, emotional balance, all of these things. You know, your intuition and understanding is going to take off. Really amazing return of energy and vitality for you. Extreme willpower where you need to succeed and step forward in a really phenomenal way. Yeah, look, you're going to have this beautiful teacher light attributes to the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. You're going to read something, condense it, be able to relay that message, help and share in a really unique way, which is fantastic for you, Group 1. I love that so much for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read. If you want to go to my Etsy store, anything, everything is down there. Again, thank you guys so much for your beautiful messages. I really, really appreciate it. So now we're on to number 2. Admit your true, whoops. Let's go down with Pluto. I'm like, oops, we got yesteryear's cards on there. Pluto. So let's see. This kind of is this beautiful card of what do you need to freeze out, remove, and let to just go and release, right? This is kind of like beautiful solar plexus energy right now. You know, yellow is going to be a good color for you. Your vital energy, get this body's battery going, your gut instinct really going, that intuitive sight, love for self, so you can push through and really evaluate what you need. I don't know why that one was on top of that. So you'll be working with perfect timing. You'll become the alchemist. I love that. Let's start with multiple goodness and well-being, amplifying loving kindness, increasing clarity, peace, and understanding. When we improve our clarity of mind and our emotions, we do so much better, right? We have massive energy and vitality. See, this is where this yellow is coming in. I kept picturing yellow. This is about you having desire and power, personal authority, not letting anybody take advantage or place some kind of agenda on you. You know what you want. You can evaluate it smoothly and beautifully. I feel like your perception was, I'll kind of make it through. I'll enough, I have enough, but now you want to really feel that you are in control of what you're doing, that you have the emotion to energize your perception of what your dreams and your path is into actuality, massive focus and intention, and no longer just going with the flow. You don't feel anymore like, I feel like the perception versus the reality is your perception is, I'll do all right. Nothing is going to be too big, where everything is going to go amazing. With this alchemist, you're transforming your base motives into goals of golden wisdom. Like all of a sudden you're on this higher learning curve. You understand and absorb things so much better, faster. You can calculate things, where they're going to go. It's like this transcendence and enlightenment phase that's going on. Perfect timing, the right time for you to move forward. You're going to read the signs and synchronicities and evaluate things beautiful. Huge spiritual connection, huge inspirational phases, higher reasoning, awareness, big cosmic consciousness, which means you're really plugged into what others need as a collective, and you're able to provide for that. Really good balance and love, connection, and compassion for others and yourself. And again, goodness and well-being. What are you reaching for? The stuff you're putting into your mind, heart, body, spirit is all stuff that provides deep nourishment as opposed to garbage, right? Not high drama, not high salt junk, not being distracted by everything. Again, that monkey mind that I'm always talking about is when we're not centered and grounded. We think we want everything. We go in a million directions. We just start overspending, overeating, over everything. This is modified excellent behavior. Healing, healing, healing. Willpower to reach for what's good and demonstrate that to other people, and then being able to take a page from your book and go, wow, look at that. So a lot of you guys, you're having great self-restraint when it comes to certain things and not overindulging. Again, higher values, big time. You're being inspired. You're using this beautiful higher reasoning. Let's see what else you have. Yeah, this magical child attributes are coming in too. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, a belief that everything is possible. No more ceiling, no more restrictions. Listen, if I want this, why shouldn't I have it? That main question, that simple question. When we use higher awareness, why shouldn't we have something? Usually because somebody else says that's not attainable. Why would we listen to somebody else that usually doesn't govern their lives super well, right? I never ask for advice, nor do I concede to any criticism to somebody whose life I wouldn't want. You know what I mean? A lot of people out there, usually the first to criticize are the people that are unhappy. Everybody's mirroring everything left, right, and center. So I always, I go to the absolute experts. I'm not going to ask somebody who is always just floundering in misery. Like, what do you think of this idea? They're not going to say, that is exceptional, Melanie. Right, sister, right. Hell no, they're going to be, what? Like, they just can't even conceive of these notions. So we're going to be asking people that have rich imaginations, knowing, seeing, all of that. And you're just taking off. You're like, see ya, I am in orbit. And you are just creating things of magic. You have big goals, higher values right now. And a lot of you guys are going to be resuscitating things that you didn't think, but you realize blank page, new beginnings, unlimited possibility, planting seeds, intention, winner, winner, chicken dinner, see at the finish line, galaxy, because you are off and running. Beautiful. Really, you guys are unstoppable, group 2. Amazing energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Melanie. Don't forget to press like and subscribe and the little bell so you'll know when all the new videos are in. All my links are down below. If you need a private read, I do those within 48 hours. I have an Etsy store where I have a lot of self-made creations from all natural stones. Some things are silver, gold, but mostly I love to work within stones, and everything has fantastic properties that are healing, intuitive, all of those things. So thank you guys for your support too, everybody, trying on my creations and sending me pictures and all the great feedback. I love it. Yeah, I put a lot of hard work and focus in the pieces. I just love them, and they're labors of love, and I feel like labors of love are healing for people. Absolutely. So now we're on to number 3, which is Saturn. I love this card so much. I love the artwork in it. I love the symbolism in it. I love that it says a lot of things can be floating, rotating, and going on and still be manageable. This is a lot of fresh energy, conceptualizing things, focusing on details, sprouting new ideas, huge declarations. I'm going to do this. This is going to be fantastic. It's going to thrive. So let's see what some of your stuff is. It's coming. Yeah, you're developing your rich intuition. Oh, I love these. This is some energies coming in for you. Beautiful light attributes. Let's start with you developing your intuition and using psychic gifts. You guys are going to have great increase in your dream recall and the interpretation of symbols in all areas of life, transforming and transmuting energies. Of course, when we have patience and when we refine what's going on, we have peak energy, peak blessings, joy, gratitude. Everything starts to blossom. We release what needs releasing. We receive and break down and readjust where we need. It's this energy too. Once we start developing, enlightenment floods in, spiritual understanding, cosmic consciousness of the collective, of all being together. Great sixth sense and clairvoyance is going to come up. A lot of you guys are having a little bit of ascension flu where you get like head rushes, headaches, all of these things. And it's funny how some people are saying like your hearing almost feels magnified and intense. All of this is happening. Your nervous system gets a little bit taxed for sure because your awareness is so high. And I feel like you're going to be... Thanks. Excuse me. Hagen's coughing and I'm sneezing. I have a little bit of allergies going on. But spiritual loving, compassion, peace, harmony, loving, and thoughtful behaviors are really, really at the forefront for you. I want to skip over here because I hear a very strong message with this. This light attribute, you're going to be able to help those in need right now with no expectation in return. You really don't care. You're so self-sacrificing, giving, not to the point where you're exhausted, but where you see a need, you kind of jump. You have a kind word. You have a loving gesture. It's really important right now, and people are receiving this beautifully from you because I feel like you are a harvest of, good vibes. So keep doing this. You're really spreading warmth and esteem to other people. You're helping people balance and reconnect with their loving, trusting selves. And you just doing that for a moment is making a big difference in people's lives, whether it's your children, whether it's in the social media platform, whatever it is. You're acting from this beautiful heart space that's unbelievable, compassion, hope, positive attitude, and you're helping people. You're helping people restore emotional balance, all of these things. So keep doing it. You know what I mean? You're kind of like this beautiful battery and energy and vitality stream for other people. And bless you for that. And it's amazing. And keep it up because I feel like that fuels you as well. Comment down below if you really do get an energetic boost and you feel good through helping others. Know you've made a difference in some way, because I need you to know this group, you really are. You may think, oh, it's just a word here and there. No, you're making a profound difference in a lot of people's lives by doing what you're doing. And congratulations and thank you so much. You're helping people get in touch with their feelings, becoming more open. They're letting go of paranoia or disbalances because of what you're saying to them. Awesome. I love that. And I'm hearing the name, funnily enough, I'm hearing a lot of names come through. Haley, your name is one of them. Definitely keep up the good work. I feel a lot of Susans and Christines, and I see a lot of L's, things beginning with L's too. You guys are making huge differences. Keep going. You guys, Jennifer's, Wow, like a lot of you guys, amazing. You're making, Andrews, you're making huge differences in your creativity, everything that you're doing. Now, I love this. You're preserving knowledge and information right now. I feel like a lot of you guys are like, why? I'm getting all these great ideas. What do I do with them all? Right. I will get a notion and it will pop away like, a fairy in the mist. I'll get this really huge hit on something. I love it, whether it's a title, whether it's a notion, what a book idea, whatever it is. And if I don't write it down, I get so many ideas throughout the day because my mind is always churning, receiving messages, that if I don't write it down, sometimes I lose those little nuggets of gold. And I feel like a lot of you guys have a book that's coming out. Start writing things down. What happens is it kind of works like really cool. It's like the top of a funnel, lots of ideas, you're pouring it in, pouring in. That tiny smaller neck of the funnel is refining and categorizing and enriching the ideas, and then it flows through and it'll come out on paper for you. So a lot of you guys are going to have some fantastic ideas like that right now, really fierce, awesome, original ideas, and I'm excited for you. You're free to choose all these concepts you want. You possess the power of invention that's so magic right now, true progress in your life like nothing you've known before. You're evaluating things that are deeply meaningful, and you're just grabbing that tiger by the tail and going, let's do this, and going for it in a really big way. And I'm really excited for you because now is your time. Blossoming summer, you're going to see quick results with everything. So really beautiful. I love that for you. Yeah. You're doing a lot of sacrificial service and behind the scenes work, and it's really amazing. So bless you on that. So that is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe and the notification bell so you know when all the new videos come in. Thank you guys for all your love and support in every arena. My Etsy store, buying my pieces, watching, commenting. When I was reading the comments today, I got in such a good mood. That's why I was like so inspired. I was like, Mel, you may read all these, but people may not know you're reading them because you're not hearting and you're not responding. So I started responding right away, because this is another thing. We got to just seize the moment, right? We've got to just seize the moment for sure, because that's how we get things done. Focus, intention, and follow through, right? So love to you guys. I'm going to go upload.